Hey everybody, it's been a minute since I've been on here, but boy have things changed. Last time I was repping for Whitney. Today I got Bruce the Shark from Jaws because why not? It's better than the coronavirus. So obviously that's what everyone's dealing with now, and I just wanted to give a little tip or maybe a piece of advice for those of us that may need to write contracts in this time with all this uncertainty. If you're here in the state of Florida like me, our contract already includes a clause under the standard real estate transaction section, I believe, that talks about force majeure, which is like an act of God, because we have hurricanes and natural disasters here quite frequently. So that's kind of baked in the contract, but you may just want to consider specifically outlining in an addendum of some sort language referring to the coronavirus or COVID-19 as it's known, just as a protection for both sides, a buyer and a seller. For example, obviously a buyer is protected by their financing contingency if, God forbid, they lose their job because of this or can't get approved for the loan. But a seller could have issues as well. A seller is moving somewhere else, perhaps buying another home, and their employment could be impacted. So here in Florida, where we have a service economy, there are a lot of buyers and sellers who may be impacted by this. So just add a little bit extra in the contract, extra protection so that everyone feels comfortable if something gets disrupted. The banking system, it might take longer to close now because maybe the staff in the lenders processing areas, loan processors, underwriters, we don't know if those people will be short-staffed and thus extend the time it takes to close on a deal. So this is a new world for all of us. These are things we should all be factoring in, not only when you're writing a contract as far as the dates for closing, but just make sure that that protection is built in because this is changing literally by the day, by the hour sometimes. So you can just give your buyer and the seller a peace of mind that if something goes wrong, both parties are willing to stick it out, or both parties have an escape clause if need be, if things are going south for either side. So just my little piece of advice today as we navigate through this new world. As realtors, what do you do? Do you put people in your car now? Do you drive them around? Do you have open houses with strangers traipsing through the home? Do sellers even want to list their property and have strangers coming through their home and touching their things? So there's a lot that we need to process. I'll put a link down below that was published by our Orlando Regional Realtors Association, just with some advice on how to handle some of those situations if you feel uncomfortable dealing one-on-one, physically with people right now. So this is new for all of us. So we'll all get through it together. People still got to live somewhere. They got to buy, they got to sell. If you're going to be quarantined, you might as well be comfortable in a nicer home, right? So that's my little 2 cents for that. So everybody stay safe out there. Wash your hands, as they all say. Let's keep ourselves safe and healthy, and we'll see each other on the other side. Take it easy, everybody.